Pam returns to the group after her trip to India. She is excited to get back and feels she has made progress while away. Now she's ready to move forward with the group. But when she sees Philip in the group, her optimism turns to anger and disgust. What is that monster doing here? I don't know if I can stay in this group with this asshole. Julius asks Pam for clarification.
Please fill us in, Pam.
Tony and Stuart urge Pam to talk. Of all the men I've ever known, this creature has treated me the worst. Julius, I've really been looking forward to returning to this group, but now I don't think I can stay. Tony and Julius attempt to soothe Pam and persuade her to stay. Julius urges Pam to talk about what happened between her and Philip. Reluctantly, Pam obliges. Pam describes how, when she was a student at Columbia University, she had a course in which Philip was the teaching assistant. She was in the class with her best friend, Molly. Philip had sex with Pam's best friend, Molly. Then, Philip used his position and charm to con Pam into having sex with him in his office. Pam felt ashamed and guilty for betraying Molly, and it damaged her sense of self. Philip dropped Molly after several weeks. Pam believed that Philip gave Molly a list of 13 women that he had had sex with. The list contained Pam's name. Since the incident, Molly has never forgiven her.
He didn't give her that list. She found it when burglarizing his living space. Pam, how awful to be broken like that at 18. I can see that this was a severe trauma for you, but it's good you stayed. I know you're going to hate my saying this, but perhaps it's not a bad thing for you that Philip is here. Maybe there's some healing that can be done for both of you.
I do hate that you're saying that. I feel defiled by his presence here. Julius worried this would be too much, even for Philip. He also considered whether he would be able to help Pam find forgiveness. He struggled with maintaining compassion for Philip, but resolved not to abandon him. He had a responsibility to Philip. Instead of relying on stock tactics, Julius decided to ask Philip a question.
When you told Pam about how Molly got the list, you spoke of yourself in the third person. Are you implying that you're a different person now from what you were then? I think it can be fairly said that not one cell in me now existed in the man bearing my name 15 years ago.
Tony jumped on Philip, implying he was using a lame excuse. This spun the group off into dealing with here and now perceptions of each other. In the end, Tony kept pushing Philip, and Philip responded by saying these kinds of difficulties were what made him want to stay out of life and to want and expect nothing.
You can't avoid entering into relationships if you're going to be in groups or lead groups.
This confuses Pam, who asks to be filled in on what's going on with Philip being here to learn to lead groups of clients. Prodded by Julius, the group fills Pam in about what happened in her absence regarding Julius's cancer diagnosis and developments in the relationships in the group. Julius ends the discussion by asking Pam how she's handling all the information. I'm trying to hang in there. I love this group and I'm frightened that it'll blow apart. Will we all be back? Pam? Philip?
I plan to pay my bill and honor my contract. I'm not leaving.
And you, Pam? This is all I can deal with today. I was particularly struck in this chapter by the fact that a victim, Pam, and her perpetrator, Philip, are in the same group. It raised for me the question of the ethics of allowing Philip and Pam to remain in a group together.
I also think the chapter illustrated how a skillful leader, Julius, can enlist the group and even empower the group to help work out these difficult issues. However, Julius does have to set limits from time to time, and we see that even he gets worried and overwhelmed by the conflict between Pam and Philip. It seems to me that a clear benefit of a cohesive group is that both group members and the leader can contribute to problem solving and conflict management, but there is the potential for members to take sides and focus their anger at a particular individual. The leader needs to be careful not to let this happen or to cut it off if it does.